These are turbulent times for New Jersey's gaming industry. A special commission has proposed radical changes, including a state takeover of Atlantic City's troubled casino district. Governor Christie has announced his support for the plan, which would also end state financing for horse racing.
But candidly, we've allowed this to go on for too long. We have to take bold steps now, not because we just want to, but because we have to. We have no choice. We see the decline of this industry happening all around us. And the fact of the matter is that if we don't take steps now, we will not be the ones who presided over its decline, we'll be the ones who presided over its death.
Locals who turned out to hear Christie at a stop in Atlantic City were encouraged to hear that casino tax money, known as CRDA, for the Casino Reinvestment Development Authority, would remain in Atlantic City instead of subsidizing projects in the rest of the state.
Yeah, listen, the report says that and I agree with it. The CRDA money should stay here. Should stay here. Well, listen, the rest of the state benefits because if you think the state isn't doing poorly when you have double-digit unemployment in the southern part of our state, then you think somehow the state is divisible, and it is not. The northern part of the state has benefited, I think, at times disproportionately from that CRDA money that was generated here. So,
under the new plan, Atlantic City would be refashioned as the Las Vegas of the East. Non-gaming attractions would be expanded to encourage a family-friendly image. The governor also pledged to help dig Atlantic City out of its dangerous complacency.
For the most part in the last 30 years, we've been a monopoly. We've been a monopoly on the East Coast, and that monopoly has led us at times to become lazy and to not adjust to the world that was changing around us. Nobody in their right mind wants to be in Las Vegas in July. Nobody. We need to have people coming here where they would want to be.
I mean, we're certainly willing to fund things that we think are going to help improve the image of the city and attract more customers here. So, that's partly our responsibility, and we get that.
Residents who attended the talk welcomed a promise of change, but also pointed to problems that plague their city, like crime and neglect.
You know, Atlantic City had the golden goose, the goose that laid the golden egg. And they failed on it. If you come up at a parkway, you think you've been somewhere that's been bombed. If you're not on the walkway, go down a couple of blocks, and it looks like the devil.
This boardwalk used to be safe any time of the day or night. You never felt afraid to walk on the boardwalk, and now you do. That has to change.
I mean, we cannot skirt the historical situation here in the city of Atlantic City. There has been some fiscal mismanagement. Present company excluded, of course, but nonetheless, we've had our share of problems here in the city of Atlantic City on the local level. And so the governor is correct when he points that out. But again, as the governor said, I don't want to look back. Even though I had no part in that fiscal mismanagement at that time, my challenge is to work on a solution and to remedy the problem, to fix the problem, and that's all that I'm focused on.